HarperCollins presents The Last Gamble by Anabelle Bryant. Read by Ethan Kelly. Chapter 1. A moonlit sky is a thief's worst enemy. Lucius Reese, proud proprietor of 1/3 of the Underworld, glanced upward in appreciation of the boon found in the night heavens. Not a star visible in its velvet span. Owning an exclusive gambling hell provided endless benefits, one being the ability to become equal with the darkness. Dressed completely in black, he melted into the evening hours. His low-brimmed hat and high-collared coat made him nothing more than a shadow, a whisper of suspicion were anyone to notice an anomalous movement in the alley adjacent to Welbeck Street. Reese was a man of many titles, none of them revered by the peerage. Rakehall, philanderer, and bastard most of all, which prompted a multitude of secrets and composed a complex nature that disallowed emotion, unwilling to maintain an intimate relationship with the woman for longer than a few days. And though he valued his friendship with Maxwell Sinclair and Cole Hewitt, his partners at the Hell, Reese rarely confided in anything of a personal nature. Therefore, no one knew he skimmed the brick wall at the rear of the 3-story townhouse owned by Viscount Dursley, intent on gaining entry and perpetuating a theft that would leave the stuffy prig in an apoplectic fit. The mental image urged a grin, but Reese nudged the desire aside. How unfortunate he would not be present during the moment of realization as Dursley's worst fear actualized. Reese would enjoy few things more than thwarting his half-brother in the twisted game played at his expense. In silence, he smoothed a gloved hand down the mullioned paned glass of the garden terrace doors and settled on the brass and strike plate. His fingertip located the keyhole and, with his left hand, he twisted the knob to confirm the lock held. Utilizing the expertise learned through his years on the street, he produced a short metal pick, inserted it into the lock, and gained entry 2 breaths later. Stepping into the ground-floor drawing room, he allowed his stifled smile freedom. The withering embers of the evening's fire simmered in the hearth, and his first inhale brought with it the cloying scent of floral perfume as it lingered in the otherwise breathless interior. Ah, Dursley must have his mistress above stairs. An intriguing development. His shrew of a wife preferred the countryside, and the purposeful separation allowed Dursley inordinate liberties. Although Reese wouldn't put it past the Viscount to make free with a servant girl. But no. Tonight the servants were safe, as the presence of expensive fragrance confirmed his first assumption true. Reese needed to enter the Viscount's bedchamber to retrieve the particular item of interest, and having a female abed raised the stakes. A spike of challenge quickened his pulse. He waited no longer, and crossed the thick Aubusson carpet, his boot heels muted as he aimed for the centre stairs. With little effort, he located the newel post in the blackness and accomplished the steps to view an elongated corridor lit by single candle lanterns, the house ensconced in the pale shimmer of quietude. No matter it was the home of his half-brother, Reese had never stepped inside until now. To the right he overlooked the downstairs foyer, but on the wall to the left a series of portraits, each one with a surly churl, led him straight to the master suite like a trail of fabled breadcrumbs. Outside the main rooms, the fusty painting of his father, his expression stern and smug, watched in silent surveillance. Reese smirked with glorious mockery and entered the sitting area, which led into the bedchamber. No conversation could be heard. His soundless breathing and the confident thud of his heartbeat assured the house slept soundly. Apparently, Dursley suffered little from his malevolent deeds, able to slumber without a troubled conscience. So much so, the Viscount paid a whore to
Sample complete. Ready to continue?